Once more. Another week gone by. Oh boy. Feeling a bit melancholic right now. I'm not sure why. Probably the music. I'm very easily affected by that kind of thing. And I forgot TTS. Give me a minute. Okay. Should be good now.
Stop being a sad brains.
Sad brains. Oh, alright. I'll try my best. Alright, so according to last week's promise, today we're gonna look at a basic forward renderer. A very basic one. Just implementing the Phong illumination model, which probably will need to be completely replaced by something more realism based at a later point, but I think it's a good starting point, sort of a good introductory point to the whole deal of how things work and how we need to think about things. Still a bit loud, isn't it? Music is very good, but yeah. Just be background for now. Okay, I've started prepared a thingy for this little scene. There's a desk lamp, a wooden floor, and a blue teapot. So for this, I'm going to use the learnopengl.com resource, which is and the basic lighting chapter of that. I'll link it in chat. You can follow along if you like. So the Phong reflection model or illumination model is basically a combination of 3 different illuminations, I guess. Ambient, diffuse, and specular. The idea being that ambient is sort of a global illumination, which is basically ambient is just a constant factor by which you're illuminating things. Then you have diffuse, which is, well, when light hits an object, it scatters the light rays pretty much universally in every direction, and that's diffuse. And then you have specular, which is shininess, kind of. And then when you add these 3 together, you get the Phong shadings. So, right now we don't have any illumination at all. We also don't have any lights. So we'll have to figure that out first. I think I'm going to start out by having a shader subject Phong, which does the rendering. Do I need to know anything about things? Probably need to know the normals for stuff. Alright, let me read through things for a bit. Right, yeah, we need the normal vectors, which I'm not sure I have, actually. The birds are not in the music, they're in my room. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you take it, they're getting picked up. Occasionally they get rowdy, so hope it doesn't bother you too much. Alright. Right, so we need normals first. Normals are, well, you know, you have a surface, you want to know which way the surface is pointing, which is the normal of the surface. I think we can calculate the normal from the vertices we have, so I don't have to do it in the model. So we need a vertex entity in this as a superclass, and then Phong vertex, and then background. Good. So, alright. Hold on, let me look this up. Doesn't really matter, I can duplicate this, it'll fix it for me, but... Huh. Alright. Most of the work we're doing is going to be in the fragment shader. You could do it in the vertex shader as well, which is a different kind of model. What was it called? It's called the Guro model, I think. Which is basically an optimization, and it looks a lot worse. But on modern hardware, this should obviously be no problem at all. Alright, so before we do anything... main... Yeah, I can't do it as... No, I can't do the normal computation in vertex shader. Because I need access to at least 3 of them, so I need to do it per triangle. And not per vertex. Trouble. Yeah, until now I never did any shading at all. I've only done 2D games and stuff. So I never needed normals, but now for actual shading you really do. So I'm in a bit of a pickle because I'm stupid and didn't realize this.
I believe in you.
Oh boy. That usually leads to catastrophe. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about this. Do I have normals from the Lana? Let's see. I don't believe I do. Why? Oh god, it's been forever since I wrote this. I have no idea what it does. Oh no. Basic vertex. It does have an... At least the lamp does have a normal. So that should work, maybe? Not sure. How did I handle this? Hold on. In the translation... I'm sorry that I'm not doing what I promised to do, but... as always, I'm horrid at preparing properly for things, and then just a pile of problems immediately shows up. Sounding, don't need that or that. Alright. So from a mesh it has vertex attributes. I think it does pick up the normals, right? Is it Yeah. Okay, it should do that, I think. Alright. At least the lamp can be a Phong thingy. Okay, which order are they defined though? God damn it. That's a vector, isn't it? Also, I forgot to set the font. Oh boy. There we go. Patient, UV, and then normal. Okay. Right. That gives us a normal. Good. Should probably add a thing to the geometry computation thing that can automatically upgrade vertex information. At least for surfaces. Probably not for per point thing. Whatever. Or maybe you can. Yeah, you can. More complicated to think about. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, so let me go do things. So far, the vertex shader does nothing but pass the normal on to the next stage, so that we can use it here. Alright, ambient lighting should be easy. So, we'll hardcode things right now, but at a later point we can parametrize it all. So... yeah. We just need to multiply it by the ambient strength. Yet. No, wait, hold on. Let's do it like this. We'll just make a white light for now. Boring, I know, but it's fine. Lamp is gonna be Phong shaded, not that. Phong. Okay. There we go. Oh boy. Ah, fucking, I keep getting about things. It's not float 3, it's vector. Dumbass idiot. I really need a better restart for that, but I don't know. I think I mentioned that I don't know what to do with it. Anyway, so now
everything is going as planned.
I wish I could say that. Now it's much darker, as expectedino. So that's good so far. Right, next diffuse. The diffuse, what the diffuse color basically needs to do, diffuse calculation needs to do is compute like a vector from the light source to the point we're hitting, and then based on the normal it needs to calculate a reflection index towards the camera, and based on that I think you do the strength or something. Let me see. Right, so the angle between the light vector and the normal vector gives you the strength. If it's directly hitting it, then it's maximum strength. Otherwise, less and less. Okay. Okay, and apparently we need the vertex position so that we can calculate that in fragment shader. So, 3. And we need the model view matrix for that as well, which is defined as what? Model matrix. Okay. That's how it works, right? Isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so the reason we're doing this is in order to be able to properly calculate the position or the difference between the light and the current fragment's position, we need to know the fragment position in model space. So if you're not familiar with all of this, basically what you do is you divide things into different kinds of spaces. One space is model space, which is basically you define a 0 point for your model that you want to draw, and all the coordinates of the model's vertices are relative to that. Then you have world space, which is a 0 point in the world you have, and then all the models are placed relative to that. And then finally you have perspective space or clip space, which is what you're looking at. So that defines perspective and camera and stuff. Anyway, so these are the three things, and in order to be able to properly calculate the differences, we don't want the vertex position to be in model space, we need it to be in world space. That's why we're doing this here. And we're passing this out so that we can access it in the fragment shader. So we have another in fragment pass. That's not a vec4. Okay. Right, and then we have light direction is normalize. Really don't like camel case. We can define these as uniform, ambient. And just set defaults, so we don't have to set them in the client code. Uniforms are basically variables that you can pass from your application to GPU as shader parameters. So they can be sort of, well, parametrized, you know. Well, you know, I think you want to have a different kind of color for each, so we'll just make a light color. The 3 light pause. Just do it as 0, 0, 0 for now, because I don't know what the exact position of the bulb is here. So. Okay. Right. If you've ever watched one of Bagger's streams, then you might know that he's working with Keppel and Vario and stuff, and he's working in just stuff that looks like Common Lisp, while I'm working with just strings right now that describe GLSL code. I want to integrate Vario at some point, but I just haven't had the time or well, time. I have had the time to do that, but never the motivation to. So, at some point I'll integrate that and work it out. For now, I guess I'm stuck writing the code. Use pseudocode. Hooray. Keep. The GLSL code is compiled by your GPU driver and ran on the GPU, yes. So this is stuff that runs on your graphics card. Okay. That should already do it, I believe. Hey, there you go. Got shading. Sweet. Aha, on the fly recompilation, bitch. Fuck yeah. Ah, this makes me giddy. So good when things finally work for once. Alright.
First try. Impressive.
First try, idiot. Good. Alright. Obviously, we don't have any shadows and stuff, so things look a bit odd. Anyway. Alright, so that has the fuse. Alright. Better noting here that, because we're translating things into world coordinates, if you do this translation with the normals staying the same, you can run into problems because things aren't properly skewed, especially when you do scaling, which we don't right now, so things are fine. But basically, the remedy for that is apparently using a separate translation matrix specifically for normals. But for now, I think I can get away with not doing that. Alright. Last thing we need is specular. So specular is different, or specular is sort of like diffuse, but as an additional thing, it depends on your camera. So it depends on how you're looking at it, because you know the shininess, I guess, works with your own eye. So obviously, if the thing is reflected into your eye, it's bright. If it's not reflected somewhere else, it's not. Computation is going to be a bit different. And for this, we also need to know the position of the current camera within our shaders. So, how do we do that? Not sure how we can solve that elegantly. For now, let's just hard code this as well. Camera pass is 70, 100, 150. Okay.
Hardcode it elegantly.
About as elegant as I can do. Alright. Can I calculate normals for the box? I'm just wondering. No, that's not the right file. This is... I don't only calculate UVs. Okay, we can add that easily though, then we'll at least have normals for the floor as well. Do we have that for the teapot? I'm not even sure. Let me check the file. Teapot. Yes, we do. Good. So the teapot should also be... I just have to... Yes, it does. Sort of. Oh no, the rotation. Oh no. Okay. That's because we are not applying the translation matrix to the normal, as I just discussed. So, I need this.
Oh no, the immersion is ruined.
There we go. Fixed it. Good. All right. Reflect is a built-in function, so we can just use it to handle the calculation for us. It's nice. Oh no, I fucked things up. Keep on. Blech. What? What's the problem with that? Another. I'm confused. Huh? And that worked? I'm not sure what was going on there. That states. Okay, can we move the light into the beyond it? I think. Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing any. I'm seeing a bit of specular there. Just a smidgen. Not much though. If I ramp this up. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it a bit on the teapot as well. Like around here, maybe. Not sure how. Oh dear, why isn't there resizing happening properly? Oh dear. I think that's to do with the... something about the shaders not fading the textures. Hold on. Need to really fix that, that's a big problem. Other than that, we're basically done with this already, so... Pipeline, pipeline, pipeline. Where are you? Pipeline. Because you need to adapt to textures. Where did I... Oh. Must have been... Time machine this. Wait, I have a resize? What? Where's that handle? Oh, it's here. Still have that? Yeah, okay. So... Pipeline scene... Scene is an event loop, right? Isn't it? Yes, it is. After. No, it didn't do it. Why not? Ah! Ah! It does come through. Doesn't do anything. Why not? What is the deal? Do I have like a clip pane that's happening? Or something? What's it called? Scissor test. Yeah, that was it. Screw you, scissor test. Why is that even anything? Hold on. Careful though. Because I can't do it in the resizing. I can't adjust the scissor test there. Can I?
Teapots, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, teapots. Indeed. Hold on for a second, I need to think. So, does the resize happen within a context of...
Why everything?
Who knows, dude? Maybe this... Yeah, okay. Oh. Anyway, so you can see little bits of specular here and... Right, I don't know why this is see-through here. Like, I think the normals of the teapot are inverted there. I have no idea why that is, though. That's weird. Anyway, or, well, not the normals, but the winding order is for some reason inverted, or something else is wrong with the model. I don't know. Anyway, so now we also want to have the table nice. So, as the next trick in my box, I'm gonna need to add normals to this. It's gonna be a basic vertex now. And her face. And this face is what? Y positive. This is Y negative. Z positive. Oh no. Negative. Yep. Workbench. Boom. Yep. That works. Cool. Position is off of the light, but that works. Let me fix that. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. What? Why is that over there? I'm pretty sure it said 0. What? What? Oh, it's that the specular? That's probably a specular, isn't it? Let me move that. Okay. I don't understand why the diffuse isn't really happening though. Odd. Did I screw the normals up? Probably did, but you know. Let's just add a spinning cube real quick. Not a... Yeah. A little one. Where's it at? inside the thing. There it is. All right. Lift that up. There is a cube. Okay. That seems to work right, though. I don't understand why the table isn't working as expected. Weird. Confirm. Hold on. If I set the spec mode to yeah. Okay. So then why? 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 Or is it just... I think the texture is just so dim that it's less noticeable. Let me look at that texture real quick. Actually, here. Wood. No, it isn't that dim. Why? So weird. I have no idea. It's still... Oh, right. Hold on. Yeah, there's no diffuse on that. Why? I don't get it. Very strange, especially since, you know, the other cube works just fine. Oh. Not the normals, is it? Could be trivially correct. And again, the cube up here seems to be doing just fine. Let me make this spin in 2 directions. Yeah, that works just fine. Oh. Well. Genuinely have no idea. Oh boy. All right. Here. All right. Next step is parametrizing all of this. Oi! Oh boy. Okay, so to do this, we're going to use a struct inside the shader, which we're going to set using uniforms afterwards. Oh my god. Stop being so rowdy. Can't let a man stream in peace. I have some other ideas on how to do materials for later, like being able to do per vertex materials.
Bird drugs.
Yeah, but for now, we'll just do the simplest scheme. So we'll have us. That's not the two. Bum 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 bam bam bum bum. This means we won't be able to use textured entity more because that doesn't mix, right? Probably for the best though. Right. Also make a struct for the light. Can I do this? I think it can. Good for Dovas. Done. Yeah. Non-ambient keys. And for the specular, I'll just specify the same for now. And until I get better textures, everything is going to be just wood now. Okay. Ah.
It looks great.
Well, nothing's changed so far. Help for it. Texture density. This. Okay. Right. No, we don't need this. We need these two still, and we need... these. Actually, we can do this. This is gonna be a bit cool. Need anything else? Hold on. Yes, I do, of course. Need to set the uniforms. How do I do that again? There we go. I can probably do this. Oh. Yep. Just so I don't get errors thrown in my face. Did not consume all tokens. Means I probably can't do this. Damn it. Yeah. What does it say? Wait, not all tokens. Yeah. Let me check the GLSL spec real quick. Structures. Yeah, you can't have any. Can you do when you do a when you initialize it though, can you do that then? Structures. Yeah, I think you can. Okay, I guess we'll have to do it like that. That's a bit of a pain, but there you are. Fuck. The amount of times I hit a thingy I don't want is astounding. Okay, now that should work. Hopefully. Crash! Yeah! Crash! Fantastic. What's the problem? Invalid typing constructor. Of course.
It's usually easier if you hit the right buttons.
I know, but... Weird. It says it should work, but... What does it do? No, that should be fine. Oh. Interesting. Anyway, so for those that aren't familiar with trial very much, this is the code that I type in here in my workbench file isn't exactly what gets emitted into what gets compiled. It goes through a shader merging stage first, which is something unique to trial. Don't think any other system does this. Wherein you can do inheritance, class-based inheritance for your shaders as well. So if you define objects and subclasses and stuff, shaders get inherited and combined automatically. So you have a very basic shader at the top that does just this. And it gets merged with my shader here. And then it automatically renames functions as appropriate and calls them as needed. So you see we also have some kind of weird empty shader that got merged in from somewhere. I don't know, but anyway, neat thingy. And why the shader code looks a bit different. Invalid type in type constructor. Why? I guess it doesn't like the 0 and 1s for the sampler. Hold on. Default values for samplers. Can be used as a default value for sampler uniforms. It's here. Weird. Why does it complain then? I mean, it's this line, isn't it? 24, 19, 6. Well, that's 25. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, plus 5. Yeah, that's this line, not this one. This one is fine, apparently. Invalid typing construction. Why? I don't get this. Struct sampler to the default. Ah, great fucking forum posts where people tell others asking about this that it's invalid to have it. It's meaningless for GL to have this. You idiots. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright. I guess I won't be able to do it like that for some reason. Is a shame. Especially for the shininess parameter. Okay. Back to doing this.
Wait, what did they say was meaningless?
Having default values for uniforms for some reason. Shininess was it. Why is everything dark all of a sudden? What? What the fuck? It was looking right for a second.
Oh, I think that's because if the uniform isn't used, it just completely vanishes.
What do you mean? No, the point is that if you don't want to force the user to configure this every uniform in their program where they use the shader, you can provide a default value. Which is sensible for a lot of things if you want to make the shaders somewhat reusable. You dig? Because it reduces how many fucking lines of extra bullshit you need to write in order to set up all the uniforms the shader needs. Why is this suddenly dark? What the fuck? Right now it's fine, and now it's not. What? The resize kills it? Are you kidding me? What is this? Yeah, the resize is what kills it. Weird. Why? Shouldn't have any influence in anything. Also, I'm not calculating to color quite right. Wait. Wait? I'm looking it up from the texture, aren't I? No, I'm not copying it over, of course. I did not change anything though. Is this? Something is very weird. Why? What? What is this sorcery? Why does the resize cause this? That is madness. Does it fumble
Magic.
Makes no. It was working fine before too, so what? Beautiful. So weird. The bed. Nice. Yep, and it's gone. Why? Do I need to like set the fucking uniforms all the time again for some reason? Is that it? No, wait, that's no, that didn't change anything. Because of course it didn't. What? This... I don't even know. Oh wait, we should probably also put the position in here. Wait. This is... I don't even know. What did he have? 80 or something? Are all cameras named camera by default? I forget. Camera... No, they are not. Probably be though. Ugh. Right. And now nothing works. Fantastic. At least we have consistent behavior now. What is this button? Ah dear, welcome to the other part of graphics programming.
Someone turned the lights out.
Where you have no fucking idea what's going on most of the time. And then you just fumble about until for some reason it starts working again. If you're lucky, you have an idea of why it works again, but it's not even that the light is below somehow now. Just not there. Is it? Or is it below now? Going insane. No, it's not on here either. See? So what? Also, this fucking movement is stupid as shit. Hate it. Oh. Oh. We also just have this here, so we don't need to do it in every part. Math. No idea. It looks right. Seems right. But it ain't right. Why? Oh, did it not? Not it? No, of course not. Okay, now it's not doing anything at all. What? Something is overriding things. It's now the R component should be red. No, it is. What? Why aren't things updating anymore? What is happening? What? Oh my god. Alright. I'm out of ideas. I'm gonna restart and hope it fixes itself, but I don't think it will. Let me also commit some stuff. What? Okay. Okay. As expected, nothing is fixed. Good. Fantastic. Oh boy. What if I just... this instead? Oh wait. Oh, that works. Why? Are all the textures right, or what is going on here? Oh, I'm a complete idiot. Wow. Oh my god. Copy paste strikes again. Wait, what? Why is it unbound? Be bound during... Why is this unbound? That makes no sense. Wait, yes it does. Makes sense. Another problem that I don't know how to fix. Okay. Good. The problem was that the method I was defining was specialized on texture class and not Phong. So... yeah, good job. But things aren't looking quite right, as you might notice. Why is that? Do I still have the ambient set to something ridiculous? No, I don't. Is this just the updating not working right? Yeah, it was. Okay, so that's looking fine. Things look weird right now because I'm using the same maps for diffuse and specular. And because obviously I don't have any other textures. Okay. Welcome to early 2000s graphics. Right. Anyway, this current light isn't really proper because it has indefinite extent, as you can see. Usually isn't the case. You have usually you have an attenuation, what it's called. So yeah. Go ahead and fix that. Why is it not updating anymore though? That's weird as hell. This sentence. Good job. And now we have absolutely nothing anymore because the light is way too weak. Okay. That's more like it. Neat. Now we have a point light, essentially. Very cool. Great. So there's a lot.
I like this texture.
There's a lot left to be wished for. Is to say that right now the light is hard-coded. There's only one of them. The material, there's only one of them per object. And so forth. So usually, probably, well, not usually, but probably what you will want is some kind of encoding of the materials as a texture, and then being able, then having for each vertex having a or for each triangle or something like that, having an index into that texture that describes the materials, so that you can reuse them between objects and only have one parameter that you need to set. And having per vertex materials and stuff. Same goes for lights. For lights, you probably would want to have different kinds of lights, like point lights, spotlights, and directional lights. And you know, based on those, being able to define those as parts of the scene and not having to use uniforms and stuff. Being able to define those as objects somehow. I'm still not sure how to organize that, actually. But for now, what I would like to do is change this from a point light to a spotlight. That's more accurate, I guess, to scene we have here. So we'll do that. Spotlights are a bit more difficult. So we need not just a position, also a direction and a cutoff. No idea what the direction is going to be. Something like X and something like that. Maybe, who knows? How do you have? Yeah, I do have. Okay. Oh, sure. What's their values? That. What? Um. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Obviously, I have no idea how correct this is, so no idea how, you know, in terms of an actual scene, whether this is what it would realistically look like or not. Either way, look fallen. Let's maybe try. Wait, did the music really run out already? No, it's just quiet. Okay. Alright, but that's not quite right. The edges are way too hard. Fucking aliased edges here. So... need another parameter. Why do this stop? Very weird that the shaders don't update anymore. I need to do these here down, right? I don't see anything. Why? Why am I not seeing a difference? I should definitely. Yeah. Why are things not updating anymore? That pisses me off to no end. It worked earlier in the stream and now it's not anymore. What is this sorcery? Oh, because... right. Done. There we go. Look at that. Neat. Okay.
Very nice.
Why is the updating not working though? That I want to know.
Can you set light global lighting somehow?
That's the ambient lighting. Or what do you mean?
Yes, a bit of ambient lighting. At the same time with this spotlight.
It's already happening, dude. It's not completely dark. Just very faint. Pull it up if you want. See? Anyway, I want to figure out why the shaders aren't updating anymore. So that's very concerning.
Thanks. It was like super advanced dark on my screen.
Ah, yeah. What? Stop being rowdy. They don't listen at all. Where's even the other one at? Oh, sitting in the food tray again, alright. Anyway. Right, figuring out why things are not happening anymore. And loop. They're not sending out the... Why? Here and... No. Subject. Obsolete, and that's but it does get sent out. Where is the problem then? Generate. Huh? Wait, what? Why? It gets here, but it doesn't trigger.
RED.
Something about this caching logic again, isn't it? Didn't it fix this? Like, So hold on. Not even be a subject. I know. Hmm. See ya. Thanks for sticking around. The lamp, teapot, and table become get the event about it being updated. You know that's not the root of the change. Then what happens? Going to be the same, isn't it? Previous. 5503, yeah, it's the same. The problem is that the superclass updates and it doesn't propagate because only the subclasses get a notification of it. God damn it, how do I solve this? Because I have no idea. This isn't something I was prepared for. I need to rethink things. Oh dear. It's basically the same old problem that I've talked about on multiple instances about how entities don't get this treatment. If they did, wouldn't have this problem. This is a pickle. I'll need to think about it. Right now, I have no idea. Let me just make some shitty ass textures real quick. For the teapot. It looks a bit different at least. You need to be big. 50. Blue. Something. Fuck you, Jimp. I hate you so much.
The cat.
No, that's a terrible texture. Blue. Much more specular though, so or let's just make it white. That's a good idea. I'm not. There we go. Like it. Cool. So what I can do now is But like, late. Oh. Material. Works. And now we basically have almost the same shade. Like light. Point light. What did we have for the intensity? We had the light. Did have the attenuation. Did I delete that? No, I didn't. Never mind. Oh boy. Did I do wrong? Oh. There we go. I can also dial back the ambient. Hooray. Alright. Well. I guess I can also try to get it like a metal texture or something. Real quick, go for Google. Metal. Texture. Nothing great. Really. Looks like shit, but whatever, I don't care right now. Oh, fuck you. The JPEG? Where? Yeah, it is. There we go. Looks like garbage, but there you go. Hooray! Now the next step will be to add bump mapping. Is to say that with bump mapping what happens is that for the to calculate the diffuse and specular, you don't just use the normal, but you basically combine the normal with another texture that skews the normal in some direction. So basically that you have per pixel normals, or per fragment normals that you render on each thing. And with that you can go quite a long way. Like bump map things look intensely better than not. Gives you a lot of detail at a low cost. So unfortunately we don't have time for that anymore. So this is it. Hooray, basic Phong shading. Woo woo woo. So next time we'll probably keep on improving on this. I'll think about some stuff in the meantime as well. How to organize things so that they aren't a mess like this. But yeah. Gonna be about it, I guess. Hope you liked it. Stuff. Right.
Well, got a lot of progress today.
Stuff in the workbench. I'll move this into the thing. And then we can commit it all. The way that actually works. There we go. Yep. Well, that's it. I'll also think some more about the entity shader problem, but no idea if I'll figure out a solution for that. Might need a separate system for that instead of the event stuff. Yeah. Probably that's a solution. Because yeah, the event system is not suitable for that at all, really. Yeah, probably that's the solution. Decoupling it from the event system and having a separate part that is only responsible for handling updates to classes and stuff. Sort of a meta control system. Alright. Yeah, that'll have been it for the Treehouse. Soundtrack we were listening to has been Xenoblade 2, which is an awful game, but it has a wonderful soundtrack. So go listen to it.
Alrighty.
But don't waste your money on it. Is my advice. Anyway,
Thank you for trees.
thanks for sticking with me, and see you next week.